Good morning, my loves. I have a very exciting video for you today. Something I've never done on this channel yet, which is a shoe haul. As you know, this channel revolves mostly around handbags, jewelry, recent outfits of the day that I started filming and posting on my shorts in here, and occasional life things. But today I just want to show you my recent purchases shoe wise, because I got not one, not two, not three, but 6 pairs of shoes. So I have 2 pairs from Tony Bianco, 2 pairs from Pretty Little Thing, and 2 pairs from Nine West. So let's start in a random order. I don't remember which pair is in which box, but let's start with this small Pretty Little Thing box. And what I have in here are very special, very unique pair of shoes, which are those beautiful mules. Have a look at that. So what you have here is a very feminine shape of mule with not too high of a heel, and the star of the show, no pun intended, is a star in here. What looks like a starfish, which is like a golden, like rose gold, encrusted with these beautiful pinkish, very deep fuchsia pink stones. Looks like Swarovski stones, crystals, zirconies. They are very sparkly in artificial light. We have now here a natural light, so you can't see that. But they are very, very feminine, and I imagine they would go perfectly with so many outfits. Spring, summer outings with the girls, date nights, feminine, perfect looks, wedding guest look, you name it. Those will be perfect. By the way, for the reference, I am size 5.5. I used to be 5, but after pregnancy, it looks like my foot has grown half a size. I heard it's a common thing, so if any of you has been pregnant and experienced shoe size change, let me know. It's not only like width, but it's lengthwise. Is that even possible? But looks like it is. So now all of them are 5.5. I ordered just to be on the safer side, and it looks like they fit like a glove. So those are the first ones. I'm very happy with those. So I'll put them here for now. Number 2 would be those beautiful, are those mules? I think they are still called mules. No, they are slingbacks. Those slingbacks from Nine West. I used to love Nine West shoes when I was at uni. Those are very popular in Europe, and they have a store, at least one store in every shopping center that you go to, and the main shopping street as well. They are very popular in Europe, and they are very classy, very on trend type of shoes at an affordable price point. And they're also often leather shoes that you can get in a very good price. So those are my new slingbacks. They are all fully denim, as you can see, two-tone denim. It's like this type of wash denim all over, and the toe cap is darker denim, and they are not regulated. Here they have just a little elastic in the back to adjust to your foot that might swell during the day. The inside is leather, and the heel is not too high, and they are, as I said, size 5.5 as well. I'm looking for the one that looks like a Chanel, but to be honest, those are more Chanel looking in terms of heel shape. Let me just grab the other ones. So those are the ones that I did show you a couple of times in my channel, in my outfit of the days shorts, and those also look like Chanel, very Chanel inspired colorway and a shape. Those have a little buckle here that you can adjust and setting of the slingback itself, and it also, the buckle also has like an elastic here. Meanwhile, those 9 West ones, they don't have a buckle, they are not adjustable, they only have that elastic. But what speaks favorably of those ones is the heel shape. As you can see, heel shape is different. So this is more Chanel-like, and this is just like a wider block heel. So if you are looking for an affordable option for Chanel sling bags, 9 West is the place to go and look for it. You will find very, very similar look for less. So just let me show you the footprint, if you will, the size of a heel. You can see, so those are bigger, those are like this, those are like this, and they are very comfortable. They sit perfectly. They are very true to size. They are also 5.5. The only issue that I have so far is that they are quite tight in here. I do have a very small foot, but I feel, narrow foot as well. Not only small in terms of length, but also narrow. But they are very, very tight here. But just because it's denim, inside is leather, I think they will give way. So it's better to buy true to size, because I think if you buy bigger one, that may be falling. And if it's falling, you can't walk in it because it kind of is falling off your foot, and that becomes annoying. But yeah, I think they are really, really cool. Let me know what you think of this style. Some people say that Chanel sling bags are kind of grandma style, grandma looking, but let me tell you, they're classic for a reason. They look very feminine and they are very comfortable, much more comfortable than heels, and they look timeless, classy, comfortable, go with everything. They don't look too much, they don't look vulgar in any way, like some types of stilettos that can look too much for certain occasions. Those are just epitome of class while giving you a comfort as well. So that's that. Let me show you other pairs that I got. Now let's switch to Tony Bianco's, and those are so beautiful, sexy and feminine. Look at those beautiful mules. So those are in color purple, as you see. The height of the heel is not too big either, very comfortable, and the way the strap in here is situated gives the most sexy look. It's like a neckline for your toes, if you know what I mean, and they are pointy here, which also gives very elevated look to it. The only thing that I would complain about, not complain too much, they are very tight and narrow here, and where the strap sits, it's quite forward. So when you walk, you kind of have to twist your foot in a way that it grasps on and holds onto the shoe, because otherwise they are easy to fall off your feet. So they are definitely not for rushing around or running around or dancing in the club. They are just for standing in them, looking good while sitting, and walking elegantly and gracefully, because you have to be mindful that your foot might slide off of them when you wear them. But how beautiful! What a deep purpley color. Have a look closely at the beautiful suede that it is. Very amazing quality, luxurious feel, and they just look so good. Just because the strap is so thin here and the way it's situated and how it is widening to the sides creates very beautiful lines, and your foot sits in those lines very well. It's like putting it's like a picture frame for your foot, if you know what I mean. And I really love them, and I'm very happy that I scored them on an extremely good sale. That's what happens when you have not very popular shoe size, and then you can wait till the very end of sales and still score your size, because yeah, 5.5, I guess it's not the most sought after shoe size, so I'm lucky I have tiny feet. So this particular style is called Hailey and it's in purple nubuck. So they're still leather shoes and I'm really happy with the price I got them for, as I said. Moving on to the next pair, which are those mules, again, high-heeled mules from Pretty Little Things. Look at those. Those are type of shoes that each woman should have in their closet. They would go with everything. So I'll show you the close-up. You see they are made of what looks like croc embossed leather. They definitely have more coverage than the previous Tony Biancos that I did show you. They have kind of interesting shape of a heel, but it's not too high either. It is very thin, but the way it's positioned and the way it's shaped, it is still quite comfortable. And I think they would go with literally everything. They look kind of edgy if you mix them with capri pants and a denim jacket, but they will also go very well with a nice, elegant evening dress. Very beautiful, show just right amount of toe and holds on to your foot very well because you have lots of material here that is hugging your foot around. So definitely you can walk much faster in those than in those Tony Biancos because they just hold on to your foot, no worries. And they are very comfortable. They also have a cushioning all the way through. Tony Biancos also have cushioning. I really don't like heels that don't have cushioning because obviously we are not only after looks but also after comfort. So those are my Pretty Little Things. Indeed, very pretty little things they are. I have two more pairs to show you, and this pair that I'm going to show you is the only pair of flat shoes that are in this whole entire haul, and those are those classic looking flats from Nine West. Those are entirely made of leather and the cap is fabric. So they are classic ballet flats. The little twist to them is that they have like almost ever so slightly angular finish here when it comes to shape. It's not like rounded fully, but you can tell that it's a little bit angularity, if that's the word, to that line of a shape. They're made of a very buttery soft leather. The color is a little bit darker than my skin, so it's not like a proper nude when it comes to my skin color, but they are very, very good type of nude. They are kind of like a coffee with milk nude, I would say. And of course they have a matching rim in here that corresponds to that fabric covered toe cap. And in the back they have a little decorative button which says Nine West. The quality and the finish, it's impeccable. They are very, very, very well made. Nine West shoes are very popular in Europe for a reason. As you know, European girls knows what's up when it comes to look, fashion, looking stylish, feminine, elegant and beautiful. So they know this is a good quality shoe. So it really, really, really feels very, very soft. And yeah, this is exactly what I needed for current autumn and upcoming winter here in Australia. And definitely I will be wearing them a lot with leggings, with a cropped jacket, with a bomber jacket, like a denim jacket or any type of jacket that it's not like a sports jacket, and like a capri pants, or even I can mix them with a pair of leggings and they will look just fine. Very comfortable for running around. They have padding and cushioning all the way through. Again, they are size 5.5, like all the shoes that I got. And I'm very happy to have my first in a very long time pair of ballerina flats. I mean, not really in a long time, because I also got these some times ago when I was pregnant. Those are from Zara, very satin looking, I mean not looking, they are made of satin, and they have this, what is it? See? The sleep deprivation and taking care of the newborn makes me run out of words. But yeah, this is elastic that holds on to your foot, but I always used to fold it and pack it in like this and just wear it without that, because during pregnancy my foot were obviously swollen, but only the last month really. So yeah, I was tucking it in. So now I have this type of more wintry and autumnal type of ballerina flats to add to my collection, and I can also imagine how well they would go with all my black handbags, because you know I have lots of colorful handbags and colorful shoes, and when it comes to black shoes I only have high heels or like thigh-high suede boots, so I didn't have any ballerina shoes that would go with black handbags, and now that is the case. And which brings me to last but not least, pair of beautiful high heels from Tony Bianco again, and I can't wait to show you because those might be the favorite ones in the entire haul. So let me show you. Let me just make space here because obviously everything is everywhere now, as you can tell. Let me show you those beauties. How retro Marilyn Monroe 50s pin-up girl vibe that is. So those are again suede nubuck. I don't know what the actual difference between suede and nubuck is. I would have to research that, but they say it says it's nubuck, I believe. No, those are suede. Okay, so those are suede and those are nubuck. So I can already off the bat tell you what the difference is without researching it. So nubuck is more smooth, leathery-like. So it's not like with suede you see tiny little hairy texture, and nubuck doesn't have that. It's very, very smooth, but it's not obviously leather finish. It still makes a pattern when you will run your nail or finger through it, but it doesn't have that hairy little fuzzy texture as suede does. So those are suede for a change, and you can see the difference that the texture is little fuzzy, hairy, baby lamb type of thing. So this is what they look like. They also have a sling back. They also have an elastic part in that sling back. The heel is very 50s shape. So as you see how it goes from here to here and kind of become tinier. Those reminds me of Louboutin. I forgot the name of this style, but is it Nolitas? Maybe it's Nolitas, I don't remember now. And the toe part of it, square with a little peekaboo here. Very good look on the foot, and those also have a very good cushioning, which makes them super, super comfortable, and overall very, very well made shoes. They are also 5.5, and those are Australian brand. This is an Australian designer brand. So I think that is it when it comes to my haul. Let me know which pair do you like the most. Are you familiar with Tony Bianco shoes? Do you have any in your collection? Are you a fan of Nine West? Or if you are a fan of any brand that I mentioned today, or if you have any shoes, let me know how do they perform over time, because at this point all of them are very comfortable. But yeah, that's what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a massive, juicy, big thumbs up, and also join the family. Subscribe to my channel so I can see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.